Dao Te Ching, Chapter 15. The profound wisdom and the flow of the Tao. The sages of ancient times were subtle, profound, and deeply connected to the Tao. Their wisdom was so unfathomable that it was difficult to recognize them. Because they could not be easily understood, they could only be described in this way. They were cautious, like crossing a river in winter. They were watchful, like those wary of their surroundings. They were solemn, like guests at a grand banquet. They were fluid, like melting ice. They were simple and unrefined, like raw wood. They were open and vast, like deep valleys. They were all-embracing, like murky waters. Who can let the turbid waters settle until they become clear? Who can remain still until life naturally arises? Those who preserve the Tao do not seek fulfillment. Precisely because they do not seek fulfillment, they can endure and renew themselves continuously. This chapter describes how true sages embody and practice the Tao in a subtle and profound manner. Their wisdom is immeasurable, and their actions adapt fluidly to their surroundings. They are both cautious and free-flowing, both simple and embracing. Their wisdom does not manifest as sharp brilliance, but remains concealed, aligning with the natural way. By maintaining balance between stillness and movement, they achieve continuous growth and transformation. Key insights. 1. The virtues of ancient sages, flowing with nature. Laozi portrays the qualities of a sage who deeply understands the Tao. Their wisdom is not about showing off, but about harmonizing with the natural order. Cautious as crossing a winter river. True wisdom avoids recklessness, proceeding with careful awareness. Watchful as if fearing an ambush. They remain vigilant and attuned to external changes, adapting rather than resisting. Solemn as attending a banquet, they approach life with reverence, acting with dignity and respect. Fluid as melting ice, their strength is revealed naturally in due time. Simple as uncarved wood, they retain their true essence, untainted by artificial influences. Open as a deep valley, they are receptive, embracing all without prejudice. Murky yet profound, they may appear ordinary, but beneath lies deep wisdom. Recognizing the formless nature of the Tao, this wisdom is not pursued forcefully, but arises naturally through alignment with the Tao, through experience, and through letting go of rigid attachments. 2. Applying this wisdom in modern life. Balance and adaptation, how to stay clear in a turbulent world. In today's fast-paced society, our minds are constantly bombarded with information. How can we maintain clarity amid the chaos? Reduce information overload. Minimize unnecessary inputs to allow deeper thinking. Sometimes, less is more. Practice meditation and solitude. Give your mind time to settle, just as muddy water clears when left undisturbed. Avoid blindly following trends. Stay true to your core values rather than being swayed by fleeting societal pressures. How to gain strength during periods of stillness. Many people feel stuck at times in their careers or personal lives. How can we utilize moments of stillness for future breakthroughs? Focus on learning and growth. Use quiet phases to develop skills and knowledge. Shift your mindset. Accept stagnation as a necessary phase of progress. Follow natural rhythms. Sometimes, slowing down allows you to see a broader perspective. How to avoid over-pursuing perfection and foster sustainable growth. Chasing absolute perfection often leads to fragility. True endurance comes from leaving room for adaptation. Let go of excessive control. Accept uncertainty rather than resisting it. Stay humble. Even in success, remain open to new perspectives. Leave space for adjustment. Avoid using all resources at once. Maintain flexibility for future changes. 3. Practical wisdom from Laozi for everyday life. Flow with circumstances rather than force control. In a world full of uncertainties, resisting change leads to stress. Like water, adaptability is key to finding your path. Maintain clarity in an overwhelming digital age. In an era filled with distractions, cultivating self-awareness and critical thinking is crucial. Embrace both stillness and action. Growth comes from balancing contemplation with movement, knowing when to act and when to wait. Accept imperfection. True wisdom lies in recognizing that perfection is neither necessary nor sustainable. Understand that opposites coexist. Success and failure, light and darkness, movement and stillness all are interconnected. A deep understanding of this balance allows for a more peaceful approach to life. The Tao is formless, and true wisdom is silent. The greatest sages do not seek dominance, yet they naturally align with the way of the universe. If you enjoy exploring the philosophy of the Dao Te Ching, subscribe to my channel as we continue uncovering its profound insights together.